GPM Tonight with Allison Azevedo. Tonight, Allison welcomes from the Northwest Arctic region, Todd Gillis. Tanisha Harrison from the Rocky Mountain region. From the sometimes sunny Pacific region, Sherry Hutchinson. And all the way from the greater Southwest region, Chip Pierpont. And now your host, Allison Azevedo.
Hi. Thank you. It's great to be here. Welcome to the world premiere of GPM Tonight. It's nice to see everyone. So welcome. Well, I know what some of you might be thinking. Who is this woman and where can I find a slot machine? My name is Allison, and I'm the project manager for the national implementation of GPM. And I'm also your host for GPM Tonight. For those of you thinking, why is this GPM Tonight when it's clearly the morning? You must not have noticed the HD cameras on your way in. We are taping, and you are part of the studio audience. As such, you have an obligation to applaud no matter how bad my jokes are. I have the power of applause signs. And that worked pretty well. Lindsay Lohan was recently sentenced to 30 days for her first DUI, 30 days for her second DUI, and 30 days for her third DUI. When the lawyers informed her that she only needed to serve 25% of that time, poor Lindsay broke down into tears trying to do the math. So Lindsay and Paris have some things in common, and both of them should feel pretty comforted in jail by the fact that they're going to be surrounded by bars. And while I thought we were long past baseball season and we'd transitioned into football, there was a lot of hoopla going on when we entered this building. And understand there are some Rangers and Giants baseball fans, little activity going on. And considering their history, would we be surprised if they both didn't win? Well, I guess Cub fans have little room to talk. It's going to be an exciting show, and we have a lot in store for you. I know most of you here in the western regions are already pretty well versed in GPM. Although we are only 6 months into implementation, we've already kicked off over 100 model projects. We still have a long way to go. In the coming months, we will be going out to all the service centers and divisions within PBS to do additional coaching and training. By the end of the year, 75% of all of our employees will be trained in project management principles. And in the coming year, project management's critical elements have been loaded into all the APIS plans for the managers to reinforce great project management. So in case that seems a little overwhelming this early in the morning, I want to show you that you're actually not alone. Ryan Beard, our special correspondent out in the field, is going to give you an idea what other people know about GPM.
And who is this lovely lady that I'm speaking with?
Tina Church.
We're here today to talk a little bit about GPM. GSA is taking a more global approach to project management, and we're going to have some changes with that. So can you tell us what GPM stands for?
I would say General Property Management.
General Property Management. Are you sure of that?
No.
No. Good. Me neither. All right. And your name is?
Bill Douglas.
And you're with which division?
I'm with the Public Building Service, Customer Service Division.
Do you know how many success factors are part of GPM?
I think it's about 15.
15. Are you sure of that?
Yes.
Positive.
We call it milestones.
Milestones?
Milestones, yeah.
And how much are you willing to wager on this?
Not much.
Not much. Okay. And I'm here live speaking with?
Brian Bogucki.
And you're in which division?
PMD.
And tell us what you know about GPM.
Absolutely nothing.
So nothing as in nothing at all? Or
I know that it's global, and it has to do with managing projects.
Okay. Maybe could you tell us what your favorite color is?
Purple.
Purple. Perfect. Hey, what do you know? All right, I'm speaking with.
Catherine Williams.
And you're in which division?
I'm in Property Management Service Center, the Regional Procurement Branch.
Are you aware of GPM?
I am. I'm actually taking the class in regards to it next week.
And what does that stand for?
Global Project Management.
Good call. Tell me everything you know about GPM.
GPM stands for Global Project Management.
Is there anything else you want to tell us? I'm here with.
Liz Madison,
And you work in which division?
property management,
And can you explain to us why we're on the roof of the JCK building right now?
because you wanted to come up here.
No. We caught you in the middle of a roof inspection, is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, great. There's, several success factors as part of this GPM. Can you tell us how many there are? Just looking for a number.
5.
5? That seems to be a very popular number, but it's not correct.
10.
Very good. 10. Okay. Can you name any of those success factors?
I would like to hear you name them.
Oh, okay. This is impressive. Very impressive. Put me on the spot. Who am I speaking with here today?
Orlando Bunch.
Okay. Well, then what do you do in the building?
I'm a waste management engineer technician.
Perfect. Okay. We're here to talk to you a little bit about GPM. GSA is taking a more global approach to project management. Do you happen to know what GPM stands for?
Global project management, of course.
Very good. Can you tell us what you know about GPM?
Where do I begin? It was born out of discussion within the work issue team. There's a strong emphasis on communication and relationship. One project manager take it from the cradle to the grave. Oh, and there are 10 success factors. You got the project manager assignment, project manager selection, project team dynamic, project goals and objectives, project development, and finally the business line collaboration. That's 10, right?
Very good. That's amazing.
Oh, well, it's only logical.
I think that pretty well explains why Region 5 wasn't invited to this WRC. Anyway, alrighty then. I guess we have plenty more in store for you, so please stick around after a short commercial break.
Do you dream of becoming an office superstar, exceeding clients' wildest expectations while maintaining professionalism and sanity? Oh, but wait. What about those embarrassingly bad handoffs? Letting projects slip away. Those leg cramps that leave you hobbling around the office, unable to attain the speed and precision you want. Don't you wish there was a way you could have the confidence and clarity to run full speed ahead into a project? Well, now there is. Introducing the GPM Core Team. With the GPM Core Team, we've taken all the distractions and delays out of the equation. Each team comes with its own set of skills, and every member is dedicated to making sure the project is done right. No longer will you be alone in the decision-making process, no more handoffs, and no more annoying leg cramps. Yes, there's nothing holding you back now from great project management with the GPM Core Team. But that's not all. Every core team comes with its own set of technical experts. These handy additions help keep the core team prepped for success. So what are you waiting for? Join the GPM revolution and experience your own GPM Core Team today. Keep GPM Core Team out of direct sunlight. If GPM Core Team is swallowed, call a poison control center immediately. GPM Core Team requires 6 9-volt batteries. Batteries not included. Some assembly required.
Welcome back to the show. Our first guests are regional leaders from the Western regions focused on the national GPM movement. First up we have, our first persona is Elvis. Don't be cruel because he can love you tender, but if you step on his blue suede shoes, he won't be nothing but a hound dog. Please welcome Chip Pierpont.
Thank you very much. Where's Priscilla? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our next persona is Cher. If you can believe, is one dark lady that is strong enough to face the crowd and will give you all or nothing. Please welcome Sherry Hutchinson. Our next persona is Pussycat Doll. This one and only lovely lady may push your buttons from time to time, but she's loyal and will stick with you through and through. So, ladies, show me what you got. Please welcome Tanisha Harrison. And our last persona is Mr. Tom Jones. If she's a lady, then it's not unusual for her to be a fan. Who else can walk up to a lady and ask, "What's new, Pussycat?" without getting slapped? Please welcome Todd Gillis. Okay. Good evening, you guys. Thanks for coming in. Was the dressing room to your liking? Tanisha, how are the M&Ms? We tried to pull out all the green ones for you. All right, so now that we know a little bit about all of you, we're going to play a little game called Myth or Fact. And here's how it works. I'll read a statement about GPM and ask you guys, the audience, whether it's a myth or a fact. So you just shout out myth or fact for each statement. Then these fine folks will tell you the truth. So for every correct answer, you will get a day added to your annual leave. I'm pretty sure the RCs can make that happen, right? Right. Okay. Anyway, the first statement is, myth or fact, GPM originated from a dream Bob Peck had in which a nymph showed up in a world where project managers and customers held hands in complete harmony. Audience? All right, Chip. Myth or fact?
Well, Allison, actually, that's a myth. GPM actually started from all these people out here, baby. All the GSA Elvis fans. Workplace Issues team went out and found some great examples of GSA project management. And they took those great practices, they combined it with some industry standard project management principles. They put it all together, rolled it out, called it GPM, and said, baby, this is the way we're going to deliver our projects.
Okay, so what about project titles associated with GPM, such as Galactical Project Manager?
No, Allison, I don't think that we're comfortable with asking our GSA employees, associates to do any type of title changes. You know, the steam comes out their ears, they get all confused. They got to call Elvis and say, Elvis, hey, what's up with the title changes? So what we decided to do is we're gonna stick with the industry standard project manager title. No changes, making it easy. However, there's going to be some core teams on these projects, and these core teams will have construction managers and contracting officers and some asset managers and all that stuff that makes it go. But the project and the requirements of that project is what's going to drive who's going to be on the core team. But we need to remember that that project manager is going to lead that team. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Chip. Next statement, myth or fact. GSA is instituting GPM because we do great project management already. Audience, myth or fact? Fact? Sherry, can you clear this up for us?
Allison, this is definitely a fact. It is the goal of GPM to take all the great project management practices and from different projects and regions and bundle them all together. What we want to do is we want to show everybody the great work we do every day in all of PBS.
So what's the catch? Is there more work involved with GPM?
No, there's no more work, Allison. It's just a more focused way of going about what we do already. GPM enables a project manager to facilitate a multidisciplinary team with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. Expert resources are tapped into as part of the project, and as an end result, the project team as a whole takes accountability, ownership, and pride in their project.
Okay, so just so I have this straight, I'm going to give you a scenario. If I'm working in a service center, will I be asked to be a core team member on a design and construction project?
Well, you may be. If D&C is working on a project and they need the expertise from the service center, you may be assigned as part of the project team. It is the intention of GPM to transcend divisional and business line boundaries. Cross-divisional expertise should be sought if it is to the benefit of the success of the project.
Great, thanks, Sherry. That sounds terrific. Another statement, myth or fact, the project manager is accountable for all project communication. Audience? Tanisha, is that true?
The audience is good. That is a fact, Allison. Even though the project manager may personally not be responsible for delivering all the messages to the customer, they are responsible for the overall message that goes out. Building customer relationships and managing customer expectations at every customer level really is the key to overall successful project delivery.
Okay, but it sounds like people, like everyone might have to alter their approach slightly to projects. Is this something management is expecting to happen like overnight?
I've heard that, but no, absolutely not. Our leadership from Bob Peck on down clearly understand that this shift will take some time. However, we are working very quickly to try to figure out new ways to resource and enable project teams to deliver more overall successful projects.
Okay.
And I'd like to also add that our regional leaders throughout the country are also going to be responsible for sharing key information to help with that more strategic project planning.
Great, thank you, Tanisha. Myth or fact? If I just ignore GPM, it's going to go away. Audience? Fact? I'm hearing fact. All right, Todd, you better clear this up for us.
Well, Allison, that's definitely a myth. In the environment that we are in today, it requires us to be better at managing budgets, schedules, customer relationships, and all aspects of project delivery. Our new administration is demanding accountability, innovation, resourcefulness, and efficiency. We at GSA, we have all these capabilities. We just need to step it up and be better at collaboration and thinking globally.
Okay, so a lot of people are thinking GPM and EPM are the same, or one and the same, or similar. Todd, what about that?
Well, that one's easy. The difference is they're only one letter apart. But seriously, EPM, or Electronic Project Management, is an online tool that tracks RFIs, change orders, and other processes in the project. The EPM is a tool for managing the processes, while GPM is the practice of project management.
Great, thank you, Todd. Now, next statement, audience, a myth or fact. A project manager should be assigned when the project is a twinkle in the customer's eye. Chip, what do you think?
Allison, we're definitely talking about twinkle. It's all about the twinkle. We want the project manager on that project from the beginning. I mean from the very beginning. Now, we can dance around a little bit, but we know that we're going to have to pull people in. We're going to have them at the beginning. We want that project manager on that upfront development of the project. We want them to take it all the way. We're talking all the way through delivery. Now, the key here, and don't you miss this because Mr. Peck's going to ask you, and if he asks you the question and the answer, and the answer is, are there handoffs? The answer is no. There's no handoffs. Not within divisions, not between divisions. No, just say no. Let me hear you. No to the handoffs. Let me hear it. Thank you very much, baby.
Okay, all right. All right, and there are also 22 new tools we're hearing that project teams will have to complete as part of GPM. Audience, myth or fact on the 22 new tools? Myth? Fact. Undecided. Sherry?
No, no, Allison, this is definitely another myth. The GPM practice only requires a few basic tools that you may already be using, and the GPM website has easy-to-use samples and templates. But it's the upfront project development that's the key practice, and that includes providing options and solutions that are viable and cost-effective. What we're really looking for with GPM is addressing the customer's needs and along with GSA business goals.
Thanks, Sherry. Great answer. We just have a couple left. We should all go out and tell our customers about the new GPM of PBS. Myth or fact? Myth. Tanisha?
That is, in fact, a myth. We absolutely do not want to advertise anything about GPM to our customers. We do want our customers to recognize that something is better and we're delivering projects more successfully, but we don't want to create any hoopla around GPM.
Okay, so our final myth or fact, audience, is the GPM is basically TMP on steroids. Myth or fact? Todd?
Well, Allison, that is definitely a myth, a giant myth. TMP was designed as a process to obtain customers' needs, define requirements, present options, document the agreement, and deliver as promised. GPM is not going to take over TMP. Rather, it's an umbrella over all the project delivery processes, while TMP focuses on upfront planning, assembling the team, and developing the project management plan.
Great, so it sounds like they're totally integrated. Okay, there's one last thing. I've also been hearing that GPM is a secret religion.
Oh, Allison. That is very funny, but if you have a chance after the show, I can show you the secret handshake we do have.
Oh.
But we don't practice any global project management, meditation, or PM yoga. In fact, GPM is based on the Project Management Body of Knowledge, or PMBOK, issued by the Project Management Institute, a recognized industry standard. And we are really excited as project managers to see the great work and improvement on enabling and rewarding great project management in PBS.
Okay. Well, that is a lot of really great information about GPM, and I'm sure everyone is looking forward to learning more. There'll be a breakout session this afternoon, so please come and check it out. Come and see how project management principles can be applied to any endeavor, including producing a Vegas stage show. So everyone, give a big hand for Chip, Tanisha, Todd, and Sherry. And as our final finale, unfortunately, our special musical guest was unable to be here with us tonight. So, rumor has it he had to go visit Lil Wayne in prison. But anyway, I'm hoping that maybe if we applaud long enough, we could get Tom Jones out here to sing a final number for us.
Let me interrupt this big event to tell you about global project management. This is something special. Round up your crew. Listen up, homies, here's all you gotta do. Get hip to your peeps, get hip to your team, and just like a Braun, you'll be living the dream. Write a plan to talk, a project hand in stock. Using GPM, you'll be walking the walk. No, ain't no magic bullet to GPM. Global project is beginning to end. Global project management, that's GPM. 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 Global project management, GPM.
GPM. Thank you.
GPM.